Всем привет. Меня зовут Олег Удовенко.
Hello everyone, my name is Oleh Udovenko. I am the Vice President of the All-Ukrainian Federation of Sports Poker and recently also a member of the Expert Council of the Commission for the Regulation of Gambling and Lotteries established in Ukraine in connection with the legalization of the gambling business. I would like to tell you a bit of the history of poker in Ukraine and the situation that has developed now after legalization. Poker has a rather difficult path in Ukraine. It was first recognized as a sport, then this was prohibited by the court ruling, then the same court decided again that it should receive a sport status. The first time poker was recognized as a sport was back in 2008. After that, it lost this status several times. In parallel with this, I would like to remind you that in 2009, gambling business was completely banned in Ukraine. In general, the situation was not easy. Nevertheless, even in conditions of constant litigation, the only stage of the European Poker Tour in the territory of the former Soviet Union was held in Ukraine in August 2009 at the Kiev Sports Palace, perhaps the largest poker tournament in the history of Ukraine. All the celebrities of that time came to the tournament, all the best poker players. As for the more recent status of poker in Ukraine, in 2018, the newly created All-Ukrainian Federation of Sports Poker again applied for the recognition of poker as an Olympic sport, and the Ukrainian government again recognized poker as a sport. Among the successes of Ukrainian poker players, I would like to notice the following. Many leading Ukrainian poker players have repeatedly become champions and prize winners of the world's largest poker competitions. Some of our poker players have World Series bracelets, and in 2011, young poker player Anton Makievsky became the 8th out of almost 7,000 participants in the main tournament of the so-called World Championship, the main tournament of the World Series Poker. More than $1 million amounted to its prize money.
Лучший финансовый результат из всех украинских покеристов.
Evgeny Kachalov has the best financial results of all Ukrainian poker players at the moment. I think many interested in poker have heard this name.
В покерных турнирах за всю историю уже превысили отметку в $9 миллионов.
His current total prize figures in poker tournaments throughout history have already exceeded the $9 million mark, which is a very serious indicator. In addition to the already mentioned European Tour, Ukraine also hosted other major international competitions, including Betfair Poker Life, RPT, RPS, and all sorts of other smaller tournaments. Poker in Ukraine was very popular. Unfortunately, after the revolution in 2004 and 2015, and the subsequent events of the annexation of Crimea and the outbreak of hostilities in the east of Ukraine, there were no longer any larger poker series in Ukraine. This was also due to the fact that in addition to the events I mentioned, the gambling businesses in Ukraine was completely banned, and it became financially unprofitable for the hosts to hold purely poker competitions. Now that the situation has changed, and after Ukraine again legalized the gambling business, we are waiting for the return of large poker series to the territory of our country. I would also like to note that the Ukrainian match poker national team is a special kind of poker, recognized by the International Olympic Committee, and won twice at the International Cup of Nations, bringing home gold medals, which is very cool, and we're very proud of our poker players. This happened in 2018 and 2019.
Это случилось в 2018 и 2019 годах.
I'll tell you a bit about online. The famous Ukrainian poker player Roman Romanovsky, who plays online under the nickname Romeo Pro. received the title of the best online poker player of the planet several times according to Pocket 5. This is the most famous international rating of online poker players. Roma is also known for donating a significant part of his tournament prize money to charity and setting an excellent example for other poker players. We really hope that with the legalization of the gambling business and with the opportunity to obtain licenses for online poker, leading market players such as PokerStars or Party Poker and 888 Poker will come to us. We are waiting for them all, and as far as I know, these companies are already interested in entering the Ukrainian market and obtaining a license. We are also looking forward to other big players, both online and offline, and we hope that Ukraine will be able to show itself worthily in the field of poker. Thank you for your attention. Have a nice day, everyone.
В сфере покера. Благодарю за внимание. Всем хорошего дня.